What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Alright folks, we got ourselves a guide coming up here for CERBERUS POS 20. That's right, we're going through the whole list here. I've got one boss remaining and it doesn't want to pop up on the rotation. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. If you want to know which ones you are missing, go to achievements, go to dungeon. You guys can see right here, the only one I'm missing is the actual Lava Stone Guardian, which has not come into rotation yet. Once it is in rotation, I will definitely get this completed on my free to play, and that will complete the full POS 20 run. Before I go up with the CERBERUS run, which is what everyone's been asking me to do this week because people are struggling with it, I do want to say a big shout out to my top 10, of course. Click that support button, guys. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers. Supporters. I did actually just send out all codes for every single supporter this morning, so please go log in, go to that support tab, download those codes, put them into your redeem codes, and use them before it's over. The actual season will start ending on February the 7th, so you will have to extend your support on February the 3rd. We'll be doing reminders for you guys, but I want to say a big shout out to my top 10 patches, NID 307, NID 664, Crocodile, Necrotic, All-Star 1228, Fat Ninja, Ginzo, Lucy, and NID 175. Now remember, if you are a top 100 supporter, please get into the Discord. Show us that you are a top 100 supporter. Get yourself the role. In the next season, you may be eligible to win $100. Giveaway in my top #1 supporter. I always give $100 as a thank you. So make sure you guys are on the Discord and join. Even if you're not a top 100 supporter, be part of the Discord. It's a huge community. And speaking of huge community, I want to say a big shout out to one of our Pain Angel members who did this amazing score here, 12.4 billion almost. And that is Organziev, who is part of Pain's Angels. Big dick energy here. And I'm very proud of you, man. Very good job. This is what we're doing here. So guys, make sure if you are also looking for a guild, join the Discord and see if there's a guild that you're eligible to be part of and join the community now. Now, with that being said, let's get that out of the way. Here is the run. So for CERBERUS, a lot of people seem to be having trouble with it. So I'm going to show you guys my setup and how I'm beating this. Pretty straightforward. You don't need a full water or wind team. Having a good breaker is obviously very important, so I use Gunhee here. Here's my Hansimi. You guys can see she's a 3, and then my Mirai's a 7. My Gunhee's a 7. Okay, this run here I use Igris as my shadow, Beru as my shadow, and CERBERUS as my shadow. Yeah, ironically, CERBERUS on CERBERUS violence does occur, and then of course Remnant Power is available to it as well too. Now the main thing with this run is that you got to watch for two things. Number one, you got to watch out for the stacks of flames, which can stun you. And if you are stunned and he does one of his moves at the right timing, he can actually one-shot you. So keep that in mind. The other thing to really watch out for at the end of the day is Mirai's MP. So if you have Hansimi, that's not a problem. You'll get that done pretty quickly. So we're going to go into the fight, show you guys how it's done. And it's a very straightforward fight. So this is the setup I have going. I have Break set here with Greed. I have myself the Blessing set, and I have a Curse and Expert. And then in terms of their overall stats, here's my Gunhee stats. Just so everyone's aware, my Gunhee has lower gear purposely, so Thomas is ahead of him usually. In this case though, we're going to go ahead and just give him the better gear just for now, just so he has it, but I'll have to remember to change that up because of Min's bonus that he provides, right? So make sure to put this in here for now. There you guys go. And then, so it's got AP's Greed. These are the stats here for Gunhee. So we have 30k defense, 50% crit, 206 in terms of crit hit damage, 19% damage increase, 12% defense penetration. For Mirai, we've got ourselves almost 31k attack, 96% precision, 50% crit, crit damage of 179, 20 and 20% for each of those defense penetrations. And then of course for Hansimi here, the last one, the only thing that really matters is her HP at 53%, but she does have a little bit of crit damage. Everything else is kind of minute. Her weapon does help do damage increase, so that obviously is a big one as well too. All right, so let's go in here, guys. All right, guys, here we go, going in now. So first thing you want to do here with Gunhee is just go in there. Don't summon your shadows, just break. Okay, the main thing to remember though is CERBERUS can one-shot your Mirai, so you got to be really careful with all the maneuvers. So while he's doing this right here, just go ahead and do the breaks. Now you're going to see a flame build up over time. Okay, you're going to see like it's 5 flames. You guys know the method, but this will help newer players understand how it works. So when the flame gets to 5, it will actually do an AoE and stun you. Okay, and that's the dangerous part, is the actual stun, not the damage itself, but the stun, because when he does that, he can actually hit you one more time afterwards and pretty much kill your DPS. Gunhee doesn't really die here. He's way too tanky, but Mirai has a chance to definitely die. So just be very careful and cognizant of that, okay? Here we're going to go ahead and break. All right, you guys see the break in now. Now I bring in Hansimi. I bring in the shadows around this time as well, just so I can get a little bit of damage started. Okay, and then we're going to go in here with Mirai. You guys see punishment already up by Beru. Serby will cast Combustion. All the guys will do their thing. Now remember, at 70% right about now, he's going to go into his next phase. Okay, so here he's going to try to knock you back, but if you have Mireille into her Raven mode, she's going to actually avoid all that. And now you can just attack. And I do this as much as I can, and then here I'll come out at this point. Just because here, if you do get hit by that stun, he does his dash right there, coming up right there, and that will actually hurt and one-shot Mireille if you don't have a dash available. So keep that in mind. Now this part here is fun, because when he does all these flames, you can just use Gun He here, avoid all this nonsense, right? But he does leave flames on the floor. And the beauty here is if you bring in Hansi Mi, look, she just gets rid of it all, right? So just do that, and then here, bring in Mireille again, go right back into the next mode. Now this part here specifically, I like to hold off on this move right there. Sometimes if you cast that on time, you can actually get right behind him and not worry. I kind of messed up there. That's fine. We got this. You can go right behind like that, and he'll actually completely stay in one place. And you kind of like bug the game a little bit, but it's not that big, honestly. Okay, there we go. And in this part here, I'm just gonna go again. That way we can get rid of the flames. Go back in, reset it all, and then jump in and just kill him. There you guys go. 44 seconds left. Honestly, I usually do it a little bit faster, but that's okay. Still got it done. And that will complete your POS 20 for Mireille, Hansi Mi, Gun He against Serby. Again, if you have a good Wu is a good option to have in this fight because of that extra bonus to Mireille's damage. Another good team here is actually Maylin, Gun He, and Alicia. So if you don't have a good Mireille, you could of course use Alicia as well too, who's actually built for this, was the original unit built for this, and she still destroys Serby like there's no tomorrow. So there you guys go. That will finish off your POS. So now I think we've pretty much covered a lot of these, right? We've done POS 20 on Forest, we've done POS 20 on the two-headed ogre, we've done POS 20 now on Serby. I don't know if I've done one on these two yet, so I could do it. These are a super quick one. They're both like, especially Igris. Igris is probably one of the easiest ones, if not the easiest one in the game, next to Kargalagagagag again. So we can definitely do Igris the Red and Steel Fang Lycan next. Let me know if you guys want that in the comment section, and I can show you guys the teams and setup that I used for both of those. And then we have, of course, Bestie to do, which I have, and then lastly the Golem, and I think that completely finishes it all, maybe except for the Deathstalker. Deathstalker might be one I'm also missing. I'll have to go double check all that stuff. But unfortunately, because of the rotation model that they have going here, I can't give you guys everything you need, but I will try my best to finish it. I was also going to do a guide here for free-to-play players on POS or on POD. Let me know if you guys want that as well. It is Dark and Water Day, and I can show you guys the teams I used and what I did to set up. I usually hit #1 on my server for that. This time around, I might not actually. I might end up being #2 because this gentleman over here has actually been killing it lately. So I might be #2 this time around, but I do get usually about 11 to 12 billion on my scores before I finish. That's free to play. But again, let me know in the comment sections if you want to see that. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Have a happy Saturday. Have a great day. I'll be with my family, so we might not get as much content, but we have more live streams coming this week, and then I'm going to be going on vacation for a week to Florida the following week, and then with my family, and then of course the boys trip in April if Korea doesn't work out. Yes, that's right, Korea did ask me to come in and host. I did give them my stipulations. Hopefully they approve. If they do, I might be hosting the SLA Global Tournament. If not, I'll be on a boys trip giving you guys some content there. All right, guys, again, have a great weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.